Hi and welcome, this is Esther from Stampin Creations with the Stamp Around UK video hop, and this month's theme is to use some Salebaration. So I'm using the Daffodil Afternoon paper that could be yours with a £45 purchase. I've gone ahead and cut out some very vanilla cardstock, and this measures at 11 inches by 4¼ inches, or in centimetres it's 28 centimetres by 10.5 centimetres. I'm going to score this, and I'm going to read out my scores as I do this in both inches and centimetres. So in inches it's 3/8 of an inch or 1 centimetre. The next score is 1 7/8 or 4.7 centimetres. Then 3 5/8 or 9.1 centimetre. 5 1/8 or 13 centimetres. And 5 1/2 or 14 centimetres. I'm going to hold up my post-it note again in case you want to screenshot that. So we're going to fold that centre fold, and your card should meet up and match so that you've got half a sheet of A4 or less than A4. And then that first score we're going to fold back on itself and just give that a burnish with your bone folder. I'm just going to lightly encourage and bend the rest of this 2 folds where I've scored so that they'll go in the direction that I want it to go in. And then this last fold you just want to fold back on itself a little bit, because that's the bit that's going to tuck in to the end. I didn't say what we're making today, but hopefully you've guessed from the title. It's a bay window card, and I only had one go before this, and this is my second go, but yeah, it's good fun. So then next you need 2 pieces of 1 1/4 by 4 inches, and then 2 pieces of 1 1/2 by 4 inches. And then in centimetres, if you want those measurements, it's 3.2 by 10 or 3.8 by 10. So I'm just going to move that piece to the side for now, and we're just going to concentrate on these 3 pieces, which will create the panels for the centre of your card. So I've kept them in order because I've cut them so that the pattern continues all the way across the card. For this particular DSP, I just wanted to create a bit of something or other, create a bit of something, and I'm cutting around it, fussy cutting, so that you can see around the outline of the flowers. But then I felt it looked a bit plain, so I'm bringing in my butterflies and flowers layering decorative masks, what a mouthful, and my blending brush, and I'm carefully just brushing these leaves. Now go in one direction and just carefully hold on to these, because if you try and rub it, you end up moving your mask around. So I'm just going to add a bit to both ends because I felt like it needed that continuity across the whole card. So I'm going ahead and sticking down my flowers in a row. And then I'm just adding, I needed some more detail, so I'm just coming back in with my blending brush to add some more colour to the creases so they're more defined. And then just with the extra piece that I put off to the side earlier, again just fussy cutting it around the edge and doing a bit of masking on the inside again, just so that it looks nice and continuous. I've grabbed a little one of the daffodils, and I'm just going to mount this onto a bit of scrap card just to give it a bit of strength. Then I'm going to fussy cut around the flower, and this is going to act as my stopper. So we're just going to pop this up on our dimensional and make sure you leave room so that that side of the card can tuck in, and that stops it from sliding all the way across and gives you that lovely bay window shape. Then this crease right in the centre, a bit like the book binding fold, you want to glue that very edge there and give it a good crease with your bone folder. Make sure it's stuck down. And then bringing in my stamp set to add the sentiment, I'll be using the Celebrating You, the Happy Birthday sentiment. And then the die that I've used to cut this out is Sorry, I've covered up the name and I can't see it now. The Beautiful Shapes die. So it's got this lovely embossed kind of wiggly line around it. Bringing in my evening evergreen, doing some splatters with the blend just to create a nice little spots happening in the background. Bringing back my blending just to blend around that sentiment before it's going to go ahead and stick on the card in a mo. And then just to zhuzh it up a little bit, I thought I'd grab in some evergreen ribbon. No, don't like that. Didn't work. It just looked too thick and was kind of detracting from my sentiment. So I've gone with some linen thread instead and wrapping it around my fingers about 3 times and then just putting it on the back with some tear and tape. Because it's a bumpy surface and I didn't necessarily want any more dimension, I'm just going to come in with a tear and tape, and that just goes over the bumpy surfaces and I can stick that down in the middle. And there's our bay window card. I love it. And the diversity of this card is great. You can do this in lots of different DSP, lots of different shapes. You can, you know, the world's your oyster. Here's one I made earlier with the same designer series paper. So look how pretty this paper is. And I made a Mother's Day card and I frayed some ribbon to go underneath that one. So 2 different looks, same DSP, same style card. That's what I love about crafting and Stampin' Up. You get the lovely coordination happening, but your projects can look completely different. So give the bay window fold a try. Like I could just show you there, it does fold flat, so great for posting. Please go ahead and check out all the other people along the hop. That in the description below you'll find all the other participants. Thumbs up if you like today's card. Do leave me a little comment, and if you're not subscribing, why not? Hit that subscribe button. Take care, have a good day, bye.